This is Dr. Rick with Delta Chiropractic talking about when you should take your child to a chiropractor for the first time. One of the most common questions we get in the office is, how early can I take my child to see a chiropractor? Do I have to wait till they're a certain age? And the answer is always this: whenever you are comfortable. I have literally been the first stop and only stop on the way home from the hospital to get a child checked for the first time. I've been invited to go to the hospital with OBGYN's permission to check babies, and I've been invited over to patients' houses after home births to adjust babies. So it's never too early. We always tell parents it's up to your comfort level when you're ready to bring babies in. But the reason that people will come to us so early on is that the first subluxation, which we refer to as this misalignment or stress on the nervous system, typically happens during the birth process. The average traction force, or force that the doctor has to use to assist in a delivery, is somewhere between 30 and 70 pounds, depending on interventions. So not to get too graphic, but you can imagine what 30 plus pounds of pulling would do to an adult spine. Now picture that on an infant. It's a lot. Certainly enough to create a good amount of stress right here. So some of the big things that we see develop because of this stress in the upper part of the spine are colic, reflux, trouble with breastfeeding, but then so on into early childhood when children are learning how to walk. They take their bumps, they take their bruises and their falls as they're learning to take their first steps. So getting a child checked as early as infancy all the way through childhood and their developmental milestones, making sure that they're staying on track, is of vital importance. This is Dr. Rick with Delta Chiropractic, and thank you for taking a moment with us to talk about when a child should get adjusted for the first time.